Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. If you are new, just a quick introduction. My name is Kelsey. I'm a wife and a mom of 3 kids, ages 6, almost 4, and 1.5, and I am also pregnant with baby number 4 due in November. I just wanted to give you guys another quick pregnancy update. Today I am 10 weeks and 5 days pregnant. 10 weeks, 10, like double digits, 10. I cannot believe it. This pregnancy in some ways feels like it's been dragging on forever, but in other ways feels like I just found out and I'm already in the double digits, kind of closing in on the end of the first trimester, and it's just really crazy and surreal. If I had to, I guess, like pick one word to sum up this past week, it was just kind of like bleh. I was sick over the weekend last weekend. I just had kind of a cough and runny nose, just cold-like symptoms, and it's so hard in today's day and age to know, like, do I have COVID? Is it just a cold? Is it allergies? Because it's, you know, prime allergy season. So I was a little nervous for a day or two, just like praying that I wasn't getting COVID again, but looking back, I think it may have just been a little bit of a cold virus, or maybe even just allergies and pregnancy, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better now, and I do still have some lingering allergy symptoms, but 'tis the season and I deal with this every year. Fortunately, my allergies are not nearly as severe as a lot of people's, so I am thankful for that. This week, I feel like I've continued to see a little bit of an increase in my energy again, which I'm also very thankful for. Don't get me wrong, I'm still sleeping a whole lot, and while I was sick, I was definitely sleeping a ton. But a couple nights this week, I've actually stayed up till like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and not taken a nap at all, and considering how the past couple months have gone, that is a big feat for me. So still not 100% by any means, but I will definitely take the increased energy that I'm noticing. I'm definitely anxious for like the second trimester energy burst to kick in, because I feel like I'm gonna be unstoppable. I've just been laying around with no energy, thinking about everything that I should be doing and want to be doing. So I have no doubt once that energy burst hits, I'm gonna be going crazy, just kind of like nesting and doing stuff around my house. And if you guys are interested, I will definitely kind of keep you updated as to what I'm doing with all of that. This week has been brutal for me with my headaches. You know, I have a history of headaches. I've talked about that in the past, like a pretty severe migraine history. And this past week has just been rough. Almost every day I've had a headache for part of the day, if not the whole day. It's just really draining and getting in the way of me getting stuff done and functioning normally. I do think probably some of that is related to either the like virus type thing that I seem to have over the weekend, or just allergies once again. It'll forever be a mystery as to the cause. There's so many things. My headaches are also really impacted by weather fronts coming in, and it's been real rainy this week, so that could be causing it. So I don't know, but today's actually the first day so far, knock on wood, that I haven't had a headache this week, and I am loving it. So hopefully I'll be done with the progesterone here in a couple weeks. I'll be on to the second trimester, and these hormonal headaches will be kicked to the curb, and I can get back to kind of my baseline. Still having quite a bit around ligament pain when I'm moving around, but nothing, you know, nothing, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. Nothing major, just enough for me to notice. And then still having some heartburn, although once again, nothing unbearable. Still haven't had to start taking my Protonics yet for that, although, like I said, I know that's coming. This week, I'm definitely feeling, I don't know if I should say bloated. My stomach just feels bigger, and it's probably because it is bigger. It definitely is bigger. I can tell, but I'm just feeling chunky. I'm in that stage where you definitely can't tell I'm pregnant yet. I don't have a flat, cute belly. I just don't. I don't know if I've mentioned that in the past, but prior to all of my pregnancies, I had like a 75-pound weight loss journey. And so my stomach is just messed up from that already. So it's already kind of like pudgy and not flat. And then as I start kind of like pooching out in the beginning of pregnancy, it just makes me look chubby. And whatever. I've done it 4 times. It's fine. I know it's just part of the game, but I'm looking forward to when it gets a little bit more defined and I can just tell that it's a cute bump and that I can, dress in my maternity clothes without just feeling like a whale. At this point, I do feel like my food aversions are significantly better. There's still some things that I just can't stand the thought of, but for the most part, I'm able to eat a lot more now. I've been eating even more meat this week, even more veggies, although still like a lot of veggies I still have aversions to, but I'm eating like quite a bit of broccoli and carrots and definitely like getting enough variety that I don't feel guilty now. So that's good, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better in that regard. Although for some reason this past week I have just been super sensitive to smells, like way more than I have been through the rest of this pregnancy. The other day I was walking, like I usually try to get at least 1 or 2 walks in a day. And some of our neighbors must have been cooking dinner. And normally when I pass people that are cooking dinner, like when I can smell their dinner cooking, I think, oh man, that smells delicious. I wish I was eating with them. But I don't know what they were cooking. It didn't even really smell bad probably to most people, but it was just repulsive to me. And I found my stomach just churning as I walked by. I had to kind of like stop breathing through my nose for a minute until I passed. So I don't know what that's about, but that's okay. I'll take it as long as the food aversions are, staying at bay. I haven't really had a lot of like easily defined cravings this week. I have been eating a lot of Golden Grahams and just cereal in general, which is weird. Because normally I can take or leave cereal and I don't, like I might go a month without eating a bowl of cereal. But for some reason, man, I just saw those Golden Grahams this week in the grocery store and I had to have them. And I've been having a bowl like a lot of evenings at night. I don't really eat cereal for breakfast much, but at night it's just so good all of a sudden to me. Also, I drank a body armor this week. For those of you that don't know, it's a drink kind of like Gatorade or something, but I very rarely drink anything other than water. I drink a lot of water, and occasionally I'll drink Coke when I have a migraine because I find that the caffeine and sugar kind of combined helps, but other than that, I pretty much stick to water. But for some reason, I just wanted that body armor and it tasted so good. And then I just could not stop thinking about it all day, wanting another one. So that's just odd. So yeah, Golden Grahams and body armor. What a combination. There wasn't really that much else eventful that happened, honestly, because I wasn't feeling well. And my kids also had a little bit of the congestion stuff that I did. We didn't really leave the house much this week. We just kind of hung out at home, not really a whole lot to talk about. One thing that I definitely did want to mention though is that I did get the COVID vaccine this week. I got the Pfizer vaccine, so it was my first dose. I had it 2 days ago, and I really did not have hardly any symptoms to report. My arm hurt like heck, and it still does hurt a little bit if I like move it certain ways. When I say it hurt like heck, that's an exaggeration. It wasn't even hurting, I would say, just like uncomfortable, and definitely like I had to lay certain ways in bed so that it didn't like have pressure on it, but I would hardly call it pain. It was definitely bearable. But other than that arm pain, the night that I got it, I did feel like pretty tired and just kind of run down that night, but who knows if that's related to just pregnancy and progesterone. or the vaccine. It could have been that my immune system was, working to do what it's supposed to with the vaccine, and that made me feel a little more tired out than normal. But it could have just been, a coincidence as well. But yeah, other than that, I didn't get sick at all. Choosing to get the vaccine was definitely one of the hardest and most emotional decisions that I've had to make in quite a long time. I definitely did not take the decision lightly, and it definitely did not come without a lot of deliberation, a lot of fretting, a lot of stress, a lot of prayers, a lot of conversations with a lot of different people. But I do feel at peace with my decision now. I actually just filmed a whole video just kind of talking about my experience with the COVID vaccine and my feelings surrounding it. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. I will try to link that video somewhere up here or down in the description box. I'm still fairly new to this whole YouTube thing, and I'm not a pro, and I don't know how to do all this stuff. So if I can figure it out, I'll put it in. If it's not in there, just assume that I was unable to figure it out. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. I think that's about it for this video, really. Please say hi and let me know how you're doing. I just love meeting you guys and interacting with you. If you're interested in following along with the rest of my journey, please definitely subscribe. If you have a channel, please let me know so that I can subscribe back to you as well and keep up with your journey. I hope that everybody had a great week, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.